So, you are tired of being Diamond or Champ, huh? You want to achieve the prestigious rank of Grand Champion and get a beautiful red title to show off to your friends. Well, if you're willing to put in some hard work, this is the video for you. Getting to Diamond can be done without focusing on anything specific in free play or custom training. You might even be able to get to Champ without focusing on anything too specific. But for me personally, I found that once I wanted to push into Grand Champ, I had to refine my training routine and focus on my areas of weakness. I've split this training routine up into 2 1-hour blocks with allotted time for each specific drill or custom training map. Obviously, I do not expect you to be able to fit in 2 hours of training every day, so consider scaling down the time spent on each specific thing, or you could do hour 1 one day and hour 2 another day. Hour 1 focuses on excelling on the ground, and hour 2 focuses on excelling in the air. But before we jump into it, I want to remind you that I stream Rocket League every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/PuflRL. Be sure to stop by the stream and say hello. Alright, let's jump into it. The first thing we need to discuss is the importance and necessity of free play. I have it at the start and end of each hour for a reason. Free play is your playground, your safe space, your chance to get your hands dirty and have time to wash them off before you hop into ranked. Learn to love it. However, it can also be used to target specific parts of your game that are hard to master through custom training. For example, my default desire in free play is to go bring the ball up the wall and go for a double flip reset or something like that. But as you'll see later, we have a training pack to do just that. So, what I would encourage you to do in free play is just hit the ball around as hard as you can. Go bang the ball, then jump up and hit that read that you just created. Don't worry about scoring. Just worry about working on your speed, your power when hitting the ball, and your reads off of how that ball bounces. Now let's start moving through hour 1. Here is a reminder of what that looks like. Hour 1 focuses on your ground skills. In this time, you want to make sure you're playing as efficiently as possible on the ground before you even consider hopping up in the air. First thing for you to work on is dribbling, aka keeping the ball in your car, and if you're already comfortable with controlling the ball in your car, you can start working on flicks and power slide dribbles. There are multiple ways to train this. If you're on Steam, you can download the workshop map called Dribble Challenge 2 Overhaul, which is what you have been seeing on your screen. However, if you do not have access to workshop maps, but you do have access to Bacchus mod, you can go into free play and hit up on the D-pad and work on dribbles. Last but not least, if you do not have access to workshop maps or Bacchus mod, I'll put a code on screen right now and in the description for a custom training pack that sets up dribbles for you. Remember, push yourself and attack your weaknesses. If you're good at carrying the ball, move on to getting consistent flicks. Getting good at consistent flicks, work on specific flicks, like a 45-degree flick, for example. And I just want to mention here that all of these maps and training packs that I talk about throughout the video will be in the description. The next section is shooting consistency. One of the easiest ways to get out of Diamond or Champ is to not miss your open nets, and also efficiently place your shots. Shooting consistency is a training pack, again the code's on screen, that gives you relatively simple shots to score. The pack is useless if you just make the shot and move on. Focus on placing the shot and making it consistently in that spot. For example, say I want to put this shot top right. I'm going to focus on putting that shot top right until I'm confident that I can do it in a game. There are a bunch of different shots in this pack and a bunch of ways to get creative. You can even work on turning some shooting opportunities into midfield passes, so take your time and really focus on nailing these shots. Rounding out hour 1, besides the free play at the end of course, is a Pufl original drill I have created called the Pad Drill. If you want to get to GC, you have to stop going all the way back for big boosts and instead force yourself to stay deeper into the play and learn how to pick up pads. It is truly a game changer. You get more pressure on offense and can keep tighter rotations on offense, allowing more opportunities to score. For this drill, go to free play and turn off unlimited boosts, then start collecting pads all over the map. This may feel useless, but think about it. We do things over and over in Rocket League. Why? Well, it's to train our muscle memory so we don't even have to think about those things anymore. Okay, so why would we not do that with pad pathing? This drill allows you to build up your muscle memory and collect more pads in game. Once you get used to this drill, I would encourage you to put the ball behind your car and keep ball cam on. See if you can still grab the pads even when you can't see them. The pros can, so can you? Similar to your ground play setting you apart from the competition, there is a stark difference in aerial control in Champ and Diamond. Put in the time in the packs and maps in Hour 2 and you will be dusting the competition in the air. To warm up your aerial car control mechanics, hop into Speed Rings 3 by DMC, the link's in the description, and focus on getting through the course with constant air roll. If you cannot do that yet, try doing the course without air roll and add in small air roll adjustments as they are necessary. You do not need to be the king of spins to be efficient in the air. In fact, there are plenty of situations where not spinning allows you to get to the ball faster. If you do not have access to Steam Workshop maps, hop into free play and outline the outer pads around the map. Zigzag between them and focus on making adjustments to keep yourself in this zigzag motion, as you see me doing right here. The next part of Hour 2 focuses on a training pack called Air Dribbles. I think this is by far the best off-the-wall training pack because unlike most training packs that focus on working on plays off the wall, in the Air Dribbles training pack you have to bring the ball to the wall. This will help you work on the setup and the mechanics of hitting the ball off the wall. It will also add variety into where you are hitting the ball up onto the wall so you can practice all different types of things. I'm currently working on double flip resets off the wall, but you can work on anything from basic air dribbles to ceiling shots with this training pack. This next training pack is one of the best for working on aerial car control. Do not be discouraged if it is difficult at first. The pack is called Deevo and it gives you an opportunity to work on double touches. You have to set up the first touch to the back wall and also finish the shot in this training pack. It's incredibly difficult. But in GC you don't get much of an opportunity to go for things like flip resets or ceiling shots, but double touches are almost always an option when the back wall is clear. If you can get consistent at double touches while in Diamond and Champ, you will be levels above your competition, even moving into GC. Rounding out the training packs in Hour 2 is an absolute classic called Shadow Defense. Even when you are confident in your aerial car control, awkward situations will lead you into making mistakes. The beauty of this training pack is it allows you to get used to being in ball cam and executing aerial car control while the ball is coming towards you. In most situations, you're going towards the ball when going for aerials, but being able to control your car in these specific awkward situations is incredibly important for high-level defense. In this pack, I focus on making the same save 3 times in a row before I move on to the next save. Also, I would recommend you focus on trying to save your flip for these saves, as this pack should not just be about getting the save, but you should also focus on putting the ball in a place where you or a hypothetical teammate could follow up on the touch. Remember, these custom training packs are only useful if you bring variety and hypothetical in-game scenarios into them. My peak rank in Rocket League is GC3, and I have achieved this rank because of this training routine. Like many of you, I was stuck in Champ for longer than I would care to admit, so trust me when I say this focused training routine will be just what you need to get out of Diamond or get out of Champ, and dive into the promised land of GC. Let me know in the comments what you thought the most helpful drill in this video was, and feel free to update me on any progress you make with this training routine. Once again, I encourage you guys to hop over to the stream and ask any questions you have. I stream every day at twitch.tv/PuflRL. Till next time, I've been Pufl. Thanks for watching.